Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. YSU is the site here at the Bigley Center for our third annual YSN All-Star Game. Hello everybody, Ty Bartell alongside Sam Torres for the boys edition of this game. We already had the girls kickoff. Great game, great action, Sam, but we know this boys game is going to bring that same excitement just as much.
With over 60 schools to choose our athletes from, I truly believe the best basketball in Northeast Ohio going to be happening right here at the Bigley Center here at Youngstown State. I can't wait to watch this. As you said, that girls game was action-packed, and we have got some world-class athletes getting ready to take each other on.
We're excited for it. Looks like coming to the floor, I'm seeing some big names, Will Jancic, Duncan Moy, DeMar Clark, David Moore on one side for the home All-Stars, coached by T.K. Griffith of the Archbishop Hoban Knights and T.J. Irons of South Range. Away teams coached by Tristan Reynolds of East Palestine, as well as, help me out on this
Reynolds. Reynolds and Upshire from Badger.
Upshire, excuse me. No offense to Upshire on that one. And
here we go with a quick score there.
Quick bucket right off the rip. And, I mean, this is what we expect to see way downtown with a three-pointer. I expect these teams to. And one rule that we have to keep in mind, too, a nice alley-oop pass from Duncan Moy. The Y in the final minute of each quarter, because there's 4 12-minute quarters, the Y is worth 5 points in the final minute of quarters.
Yeah, so you're going to see these guys who very much have that part of his range. Lets that three go. No good. Al Jancic on the rebound. They're going to let that thing fly, Ty, and I can't wait to see it.
David Moore, turnaround jumper, no good. Vinny Ballone gets the board. Nice outlet pass. They're going to try to work quick. This is what you expect. Floater on the other side, alley-oop attempt, and Sly from Youngstown East gets the bucket and takes the lead 4-2.
Get up! Get busy! That's what I came to see. Price of admission early on. My Duncan Moy from Badger.
He killed it. He absolutely rim-rattled. Aaron Romai cuts that baseline, has to cut it out to Sly. Sly now going to try to go baseline. They give it to him. Reverse layup attempt and a nice drip in off the soft touch. And Sly back-to-back buckets.
And you talk about just the ability. You know, you always hear these kids talk about they're going into their bag. These guys' bags are deeper than anybody we've seen all year. I can promise you that.
Al Jancic, the Moore three-pointer in and out of the rim. Tried to track down the board. It goes out of bounds back to the away All-Stars.
And while this is going to be the last game for some of these guys, a lot of these guys are going to continue their career next year.
And that's a great thing about this All-Star game. Not all seniors, not exclusive to seniors. It is truly what us, combination of YSN personnel, coaches, and just other really good basketball minds come together and just decide who are some of the best that represent these teams, not only on the floor but also off of it. DeMar Clark's one of those guys that just keeps on representing for the Spartans. Kid's a bucket and a half, and he gets 2 right there.
And I'll tell you what, you look at the overall makeup of each of these teams. You got some high flyers, you got some long shooters. I'm going to call it the smash versus the splash team. You got some of these guys who can get up just like that, good underneath on the layup. You got some of the guys who can get way above the rim. You got some of the guys who can shoot from the Y very, very comfortably.
As Sly tries to go with his left, cuts to the baseline. Nice block by Al Jancic defensively. Getting it out, outlet pass-wise, but Aaron Romai there to cut it off and get it back to the away All-Stars. Nice pass. Oh, what a bucket.
There's Cardero underneath, and he's going to get 2 right there quickly.
Impeccable timing for a bunch of guys that don't play many games with each other on the same team, but they're having some incredible chemistry coming out of this game. Al Jancic kicks it back out. Camel product David Moore splashes home the three-pointer. And I believe our first 3 of the game, Sam.
That is going to be our first 3 of the game. Like you said, these guys haven't played a lot together, but game recognizes game, and these guys all have basketball on the mind.
Ballone passes out to Sly. Step back corner 3. Tries to match it, left it on the iron. Rebounded Clark from the Spartans.
Gets caught up trying to get a little bit busy. All right, we got numbers. Is somebody going to get up?
And nice passing around. Cam Sly finishes with the fancy soft touch finish. Couldn't get quite the height he needed for the dunk, but still a nice trio of passing. David Moore looking for the window shot. Couldn't bank it home.
Here's Cardero. He's going to get it all the way down. They got room. He's going to go up, give it a try. Double clutch under is good.
You love to see that pass and the outlet and a bucket on the one side, too. And that's a great pass from Cardero.
Uh-oh, he lost it. Ballone's going to pass it all the way down the floor.
Roll into the corner. Passing inside, and Sly couldn't dunk it home. Gets the board. Reverse layup attempt. Left it on the iron. 8 minutes to go. Quarter number one. More to Clark.
Clark.
Oh!
Throws a hammer down right there, right before they're going to get ready for a large group substitution.
He says, take that into the group substitution. DeMar Clark leaves a bruise on the rim. And we're going to see some new All-Stars in. And this is a great thing, too. It's kind of every 4 minutes, like you said, Sam, in these 12-minute quarters as it is, we're going to see a fresh set of All-Stars on the floor. So you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of great basketball players tonight. And here's Deshaun Williams. He tries it for the first time tonight. Can't find it.
Trying to take that from way downtown. I'm curious to see when we're going to see a three-point barrage because it's coming. It's no doubt coming.
Oh, the moment one of these guys heats up, you're right. It's all she wrote.
Trying to move inside, elbow jumper, stopping, popping, and finishing.
15-12 here,
Close
3
game.
points separating already.
A little bit of back and forth. Great house from Wellsville. Nice cut, nice finish.
I'll tell you what, a nice cut, a nice finish, a nice crossover to set it up. Here comes Montanaro from Edgewood. He's going to get it over to DeGeorge. DeGeorge, 25 points a game. Can't find it there, though.
Rebounded that time, getting it out in the fast break, looking for the dunk, slamming it home.
Knocks it down.
What a dunk, and it's been a dunk fest so far early on in this game. We've seen a few from that home All-Star squad.
Able to get up. Look at the deep three. Can he find it? Yes, he does.
In the Christmas shoes, and Christmas comes early from deep. Hits the triple.
Team Upshire and Reynolds going to try and answer here.
Oh, cut out. You got to try to get the answer. Left it a little short. Offensive board, though. Single dribble. Tries to find it on the inside. Whistle blown. And you don't expect to see too many of these in this game, but we do get one here.
They are essentially going to let these guys play, but at the line right now for Team Upshire.
Getting a pair of free throws here out of the shooting foul. And it's been a no more than a two-possession game, really, at any point in this ball game. It's been a lot of back and forth, and this is what you like to see. Stretching that lead for the home All-Stars to 5 now, Team Griffith and Irons.
He's going to connect on both of those, and honestly, in an All-Star game, you wouldn't expect anything less. Kicks it over. Here's DeGeorge. He's got to look at it. Drops that. No good on the shot, though. Rebound. Here comes Team Upshire and Reynolds.
Great house from Wellsville, trying to put the shake and bake. Thought about the three, feeds over to the top. A lane on the left and a bucket to be had.
Throw a little English on that layup. I'll tell you what, that young man from Wellsville has got a nice dribble capability.
Puts the great in Great House, no doubt. Isaiah Greathouse, the Tiger product. Nice run the other way and a bucket. Isaiah Greathouse under that really well-known coach, Bug Thompson, who just retired this year, but a legendary coach nonetheless. Hundreds of wins in that Wellsville program. Nice cut on that side.
DeGeorge is going to use that length for his advantage and finishes at the bucket through the defense.
I don't know what they're feeding the kid out there in Jefferson for, but for him to have that growth spurt like he did from last year to this year, he's making use of all that height.
You are not kidding. It's a heck of a... There's Jesus Hernandez from St. John, who's going to finish underneath the hoop after getting an offensive rebound.
Couple of Ashtabula guys exchanging buckets. Oh, my goodness.
Deshaun Williams trying to get nasty out there. That one doesn't fall, though.
He had the first step, too. Needed a couple more inches of elevation.
That's a new part of his game because he's typically a shooter, but I guess you don't leave nothing on the court today.
Step in for the top of the key. Shot for the two. Nice bucket stepping in that time. East Liverpool product, too. And East Liverpool, you can't underestimate what Coach Conley has done over there after losing 10-plus seniors.
Nice
got his
steal
team
there.
Another great season and another pick, like you said. The pick and the score.
Here comes Team Upshire and Reynolds bringing the ball up here. He's going to take the shot from a way back. Off the mark there, though.
Able to come in and say, I got your back for the bucket. And now all of a sudden, the home All-Stars of Griffith and Irons starting to separate themselves.
Hey, the man's name is the Quiet Storm because the moment you forget about him, he reminds you he can knock that three down. That's James Montanaro from Edgewood, making sure you remember he played in this game too.
Big three-pointer that makes this a three-possession game with the next set of substitutions coming in. See Gianni Maley from Austintown Fitch.
Here's an interesting look as he's going to go right past Loomis, and look at the scoop.
Just left it on the rim. Maley has impeccable speed on that first step. Gotten a chance to see him with the Austintown Falcons. He's going to pose a good threat in this game of that speedy guard defensively. Navar Al-Hassan from Waterloo fakes the shot in the corner. Kicks over.
Kersnarek for three, can't find it. I'll tell you what, you got a lot of speed on the floor right now.
Absolutely, and that's what you love to see, these different lineups of the different things that they're going to be capable of. Nice moves, but can't finish it. Al-Hassan with the rebound.
Does a good job getting to Kersnarek to jump in the air. Here's the pass quick. Oh, and there's an early foul. That one's going to find it on the young man from Grand Valley, Nate Boyarski, or as we call him on the show, the Chef Boyarski, going to the line early in this one.
That was a good trail by Boyarski following Al-Hassan on that fast break attempt. Al-Hassan pulled the trigger, dumped it off last second, and drawing the foul, Boyarski. And the first one is, I guess you would say, good.
Found the recipe for success as he's going for number two.
Keeping this a close game, though, as not really allowing any team to take much of a lead, and a 2-for-2 attempt at the line for Boyarski.
Here's a young man from Fitch, and boy, he's getting down here in a hurry.
Gianni Maley tries to dump off to the wing. Trying to keep it in distance. Oh, that's way downtown.
Yes,
Woo! Are you kidding me? Davidson from Salem. And I think if your last name is Davidson and you play for Salem, you just know how to play basketball. What a three. Navarro
can't find that. I'll tell you what, you got to dial one before you take that shot. That is long distance.
What a shot.
There's Kersnarek, who's going to get the rebound and drop it right back in.
Back and forth we go. 8-point game. Maley, full head of steam and a finish.
Through the defense. There's tough defense on that finish as well.
So quick on that first step. And his speeding bullet speeds past the defense for the bucket. Lead up to 10. Three-pointer.
That one's off. Here's Kersnarek on the rebound. Gets it blocked. He's going to get it over to Boyarski. It's stolen. Here comes Team Upshire and Reynolds. He's got a lot of room
Davidson.
here.
Oh,
yes, sir.
He said, I'll hit it from deep, but I'll also slam it home. A 12-point lead for Irons and Griffith.
Give me a double dose of greatness right there. Here's a young man from Sebring knocking that one down.
Leisure that time. Taking a leisure time with that mid-range bucket, and it's all too easy, it looked like, for him for two. Minute 15 left in the first quarter of play, and once we get down to that 60-second time,
it's going to fly.
It's going to get interesting. 5 points, and that's only two shots if you're the away All-Stars, Upshire and Reynolds.
Young man from Fitch brings it in. He's going to kick it out.
Dumping out for the three, left it on the iron, rebounded though. As the home All-Star is really just getting a lot of those offensive boards.
Oof, I thought he found it again.
I thought he did too. Davidson getting the three-pointer from way downtown, getting the slam home and the dunk.
You know, we talked about smash. It's going to be the smash or the splash, and we're going to see plenty of it tonight.
Stepping in, Leisure tried to go for the 5, and you gotta commend him. You gotta try to go for it. You could cut the lead tremendously. Left it just off front iron, offensive board. Maley steps in for the mid-range, blocked by Leisure.
Here's Chance Loomis from Conneaut bringing the ball up. He's going to take it just inside the three, can't find it.
22 seconds and ticking this first quarter. Fives are from the Y.
My goodness, that guy gets to the rim so quickly.
Gianni Maley. Now you see him, now you don't. Lead is up to 12. Navarro Hassan bobbing and weaving, losing the handle. Stolen away by
around the black.
Good back and forth. You love to see that.
Yes, you do.
Davidson got it from Al-Hassan. Al-Hassan said give that right back, knocking it out of bounds.
3 seconds here. Loomis is going to come down and take a half quarter.
Speed bullet.
No way. Can't find it.
Left it short. It's a 40-28 first quarter of play here from the Beagley Center. To say this is going to be high scoring would be an understatement. Ty Bartell, Sam Torres, YSNLive.com. We'll be back right after this.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start this second quarter. Ty, what a first quarter that ended up being, as we've got a whole new group of guys out here.
Absolutely, and I love to see the fresh All-Stars get subbed in every few minutes. Some big names up there, Trontrell Mixon from Valley Christian. Sir Mixon, as football coach Andy Hake likes to call him, and you can see his size and speed. Don't let him fool you. This man is dangerous.
Deep shot isn't going to find it. Yeah, Mixon, that guy's built like D1 in whatever sport he wants to be.
Football, basketball, the dual sport athlete, and he does a pretty fine job on both of them. Another
no
offensive
good on
board.
the three. Gets him a bird, goes under, and scoops it in. That one is going to make this a 10-point game, Ty.
The away All-Stars are going to need those offensive boards as they're going to try to get themselves back into this one. You mentioned 10-point game. 5 points can make sure that changes in a hurry, too, with those 5-point shots.
How about Joey Jackson showing off the athleticism there, getting way up to get that rebound over the big man Mixon.
I love to see how quickly both these squads are operating. There's still plenty of All-Stars we have yet to see, too. And it's only the second quarter of basketball right now.
Young man from Jackson Milton, he's going to get it over to Mixon. Mixon takes a long one. Found it! It's good!
The big man lures you inside with the defense, but he could hurt you from the outside with the offense.
Here's Joey Jackson, tries to answer back, no good. I'll tell you what, Ty, what do you do with a guy like Mixon if you got to guard him out here, too?
That's one of those cases, too, and not too many guys you see that are built like that can have that kind of speed and that shooting ability, but when you have guys that have that dual threat, they're nightmares. And now the three ball is starting to really heat up for the home All-Stars.
Young man from Crestview on that shot.
Splashing that one home, and that was a heck of a shot. Back-to-back threes. In and out on that shot.
No good there. Here comes Team Upshire and Reynolds. Uh-oh, the big man goes under. He's going to be fouled.
You got to hack him to try to just stop him.
Hack-a-Shack making its return right here.
As we talked about, too, it was Kirkland Miller from Crestview that got the bucket. And Kirkland Miller is one of those guys, quarterback for the Crestview Rebels in football season, and he pretty much plays the same position outside of the fact that they call him quarterback in basketball. He dishes the ball very well, but he has a scoring ability, and he was really the facilitator on both the football field and the basketball court this year for the Rebels.
And you see a lot of those leadership properties that are going to carry over into both sports. You know, leadership is something that if you got it, it makes sense in every sport you play.
Pair of free throws made for Sir Mixon, and it's an 18-point lead starting to get away now from the away team or the home All-Stars.
A little bit too much on there for the young man from Jackson Milton, I believe.
Trying to cut in with the three-pointer, left it on the back iron.
That's not going to be any good. He's going to get him a bird, though. Can he drop it? And the answer is yes.
Aaron Romai, Jackson Milton product, says, give me the second chance points. It's a 20-point game even.
He's got to take a deep one here. Almost knocks it down.
From the wide, dishing to the corner. Three-pointer hoisted. Pregabon from Mooney can't splash it. Gets his own board.
How about that? Say, uh-oh. I'll tell you what, Mixon had a free lane.
He was looking for it. He was hungry for it to the rim. 8:24 left to go. First half of play, second quarter. We're going to have another substitution happen here in about 18 seconds.
All right, inbound here to Heartland Christian. Wait a minute, deep. Is he going to knock that one down? Doesn't have enough on that.
Tried the attempt, and I mean, we're going to see that. I wonder how many for the away All-Stars at the very least. That's a shot that has to stay in the repertoire, but I wonder how often you're going to see the home All-Stars start taking that shot.
That one no good. Another rebound by Joey Jackson, who might be one of the fastest guys on the court out there.
They swing it to the corner, three-pointer hoisted, too strong. Mixon with the board. Mixon looking to put his head down, take it coast to coast. He got it through.
Yes, he did.
Split the defense, got to the paint, puts it up, puts it in. Are you kidding me? At the 8-minute mark,
Jontrell Mixon refuses to take no as an answer. They threw 2 different guys on him. He said, pressure has never been new, and it's never bothered me. And we've got a group substitution coming in here, including Ursulines, Terrence, Pankey.
The size of a center, the moves of a point guard, Jontrell Mixon leaves plenty in the audience going ooh and ah with that bucket.
Takes a deep one, give it to me 3 times. Good for 3.
Big three-pointer out of the gates, too, and that's a way to get yourself on the board. Trying to cut inside.
Here's Cardero from Girard bringing it up.
Kick over to that corner. It's a 2.
Can't knock it down.
In and out. Chase I gets the board.
Say he has an eye for the rebound.
I steps in. He's got this range all day.
Oh!
And he puts it up and in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Banks are open on
that's
Saturdays.
Right. Saturday at almost 7 or 7:30, and the bank's still open here at the Beagley Center.
Trying to match it. Almost. Left it a little wide to the right.
No look here. He's
Nice
going to Newton
pass.
Falls. Underneath is good.
Nice pass for the bucket. Alex Henry from Hallen gets it. Stepping into the deep shot. Unbelievable. The range of these young men.
Frequent flyer miles as these guys don't. Look at Pankey with the deep crossover there, Ty.
He's unbelievable. Terrence Pankey. What he's been able to do, I mean, the Ursuline Irish were a fantastic team, and that's because of what Terrence Pankey was able to bring to them this year.
Howland's Henry, he's going to knock it over to I. I can't find it there, though.
Tried to go for another deep shot. Away All-Stars. Down by 23.
Oh, my goodness.
A little bit less now as sinking it home. Nice job that time. Michael McKenzie. And a bucket the other way.
They're going to answer right back. It's raining threes.
We love to see our own Mikey McKenzie knocking down threes too. YSN's voice for the Beaver local football team as well.
Answers again. He did it again, folks.
Unbelievable. 3-point barrage opening up for the away All-Stars. They're trying to get back into this one.
Pankey can't find it. That's South Range.
I believe that was Landon Moore who hit that one as well, stepping into another.
Can't find it there.
It was just heat checks at that point, Sam. You're just feeling it.
Yeah, no, that was Dylan Turvey, Ty.
Dylan Turvey and Landon Moore, the two
Good
South
on the
Range
drive.
representatives, and the bucket from Henry.
So much good athleticism out there. Uh-oh. Can he find it? Yes, he can. Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
What in the world is going on as he shoots that one from the parking lot, and they're trying to answer right back.
Running the floor now. Putting his head down. Cardero kicks to the corner. Stops, pops, turnaround jumper is good. I mean, you know your confidence in your shot is up there when you could just take it to the corner, turn around, dead-eye shot.
Absolutely.
The other way, mid-range J, little
Pankey was
shot.
going in there trying to knock that thing in.
He wanted it. Back out, Henry splits the defense, kicks to the corner. Pankey, little shake and bake from the wing, left it on the iron.
Can't find it there. Cardero on the rebound for Girard. And here comes Team Griffith and Irons.
Nice
Turvey
pass.
to his teammate Moore. Oh,
Kick it out, Mikey McKenzie from the corner.
Give it to him.
McNuggies. Give it to McNuggies. Michael McKenzie, another three.
He said, I'll take my McNuggies with 3 of them. Give me a 3-piece from the corner.
Shot up and in. Pankey says, I'll take a second chance shot on that one. Gets his own board and a bucket. The lead now cut down to 15. Three-pointers are working.
No way.
Oh, Mikey McKenzie. Michael McKenzie certainly feeling it. Trying for his third three-pointer of the quarter. Here comes Henry.
From Howland. And Pankey grabs that rebound but can't knock it down.
Nice rebound by Pankey, but couldn't finish the second chance attempt like you said.
Turvey for his third. Oh, my goodness.
The away All-Stars trying to go for the three-point barrage attack. It's 4 minutes to go. Pankey gets the bucket. The whistle will sound.
And he gets ready, walking away from the basket. He says, I just want to give you a kiss goodnight.
The 4 minutes that just transpired here in the second quarter both felt like They took an eternity and went in a blink of an eye, somehow, some way.
68-51, folks. We got 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Some big names coming out for both sides, including a pair of state champion representatives from the Archbishop Hoban Knights, both Logan Vowles and Andrew Griffith from Hoban.
Yeah, these guys still got the smell of Dayton on them
right
now.
Magical run by the Knights, ending in a state championship, and the only local All-Star game here in this area to have state champion representatives as a part of it.
No good there as they're going to get it back out here. Here's
nice
Balone.
Pass, Sly to Balone, too. And Sly fed it from the corner. Balone finished it. DeMar Clark.
Get up!
I love it. From Vowles to Clark. Duncan Moy slams it home.
Oh, my! Good. Bring it back one good time.
Cameron Sly.
Sly is anything but Sly on that one, laying a hammer down.
Said, y'all must have forgot about me.
Here's Duncan Moy, the outstanding player from Badger. What a year he had.
DeMar Clark tries the turnaround jumper. Tipped out. Andrew Griffith gets the board. Al Jancic steps into the three. Left it on the rim. DeMar Clark tries to tip it in from the opposite side. Couldn't get it. Away All-Stars.
Young man from Lisbon bringing it in.
Trying to chip away. Looking for the rebound. It's tipped into the hands. Al Jancic kicks over to Moy.
Get up. Oh! Listen, he was trying to do something that might have made me fall backwards.
72-55 our score. Sly tries to slam it home. Lost the handle on it. Three-point attempt. Left it a little shy. That would have been one of those cases. You trade the two for a three.
Here we go.
DeMar
they got
Clark
room.
knocks it in. He said, I know what you all came here to see. Let me deliver for you real quick. DeMar Clark with the slam.
2:20 left here in the second. Trying to go for that steal right there, Ty. Can't get it, though.
Way downtown. In and out. Clark with the board.
Duncan Moy, he's got room, but they got the numbers to match. Out to Al Jancic.
Al Jancic takes it way downtown.
I'll tell you what, that may as well be a layup for him. He didn't have to shoot hard at that at all. That's going to fall.
Tipped out of bounds. Home team to keep it. Logan Vowles to inbound for the Knights. Love to see these new representatives from not only Ashtabula County, Archbishop Hoban, all kinds of new schools here at the third edition of this YSN All-Star Game from our second one. Andrew Griffith, Hoban representative, left it a little short.
Sly going to grab that rebound. Absolutely. From the river all the way to the lake, we've got you covered right here on YSN.
Look at Sly again. Left that one a little shy, but Sly not shy at all about taking it right inside on this defense. Some of the best of the best. DeMar Clark.
Nice move, but can't finish it. And Sly with another rebound.
Went in strong, did Clark. Just unfortunately kept it strong on the take. Sly the other way. Can't get that bucket. Balone picks him up.
Right there. My baloney has a first name. It's V-I-N-N-Y. Vinny Balone on the finish.
Minute to go. Logan Vowles. He waited for it, too. Vowles was waiting for that minute to tick down. Said, I want 5. And
I'll tell you what, that almost falls there, too. Here's Al Jancic. Al Jancic said, I'm going to go further away. Oh! Rebound here by the JFK point guard.
They're going crazy for the 5-point shot.
They're looking for that 5-point shot.
The home team, too. Griffith couldn't get it home.
Here's Sly. Is he trying 5-pointers? He going? Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
Not
Why
enough
would
there.
you not?
Kennedy on the rebound. 23 seconds here. They're going for that 5-point play, folks.
Couldn't get it. Look at the rebound from Balone, getting it in the crowd of the home All-Stars. Stepping into it, uncontested, left it shy, rebounded Sly. They're going to let him try it again.
No good on that one.
DeMar Clark in transition, can't get it. No 5-point shots to be had here just yet, as it is halftime here from the Beagley Center, home of the Youngstown State Penguins. I should say, not the Archbishop Hoban Knights. I'm so used to calling that.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah, both the Archbishop head coach, Coach Griffith, and South Ranger head coach T.J. Irons up 74-57 over the team coached by both Upshire and Reynolds of Badger and East Palestine. I'm Ty Bartell. He's Sam Torres. We're going to be back with the second half of action and more of this YSN Live All-Star break right after this.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
If you can dream it, you can live it. Enjoy outdoor living at its finest with outdoor furniture at Sheely's. Whether hosting picnics or dining al fresco, with outdoor dining sets, you can bring family and friends together. You can create an outdoor oasis for your patio or deck, perfect for relaxing summer evenings. And unwind under the stars when you cozy up to a nice fire. Savor the season with outdoor living at Sheely's. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means to be there.
It means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
And just being there for them every step of the way.
And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Reliability. Innovation. Scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
everybody. Ty Bartel, Sam Torres with the call of the second half of the third annual YSN All-Star Basketball Game here from the home of the YSU Youngstown State Penguins at the Beagley Center. What a first half we had, Sam. It was full of all the action, threes, dunks, like you said, the splash, the smash. We got another half coming up for you right here on the network.
Yeah, I wanted to update you guys. The numbers were right. They were just on the wrong side. So 74-57, Team Griffiths and Irons over Team Upshire and Reynolds as it stands. But we're getting ready for a big third quarter.
As we see Delgrada from Struthers. We see Great House.
Go up and get it!
Delgrada gets it. We mentioned those two, and they come through with a bucket out of the gate for Griffith and Irons.
Deshaun Williams answers right back with it. The young man from Lakeside says, give me mine in threes.
Goes on the right side, attacking, rainbows it over the rim. Rebounded, running the other way.
There's Chance Loomis from Conneaut, up
Nice
and under.
dump off.
Tries to do the scoop layup, but there's too much height down there, Ty.
Delgrada, coast to coast. Oh! 360. Let's take you back to geometry class real quick.
Go. Throw a little bit of English on the dunk as Loomis takes that three, and it's
we get
no
all
good.
the subjects now. We got geometry, we got English. All the subjects are taking care of you here.
Alley-oop to the young man from Canfield as he knocks that one in as well.
Love to see it. High-paced action, back and forth. Here we go. Like we're being shot out of the cannon out of the halftime. Offense galore.
Don't take a breath because you're going to miss about 3 possessions here tonight. Look at the crossover from that kid.
Great House. No look pass inside bucket. Wow, dumped off too.
From the, oh my goodness.
Fellow EOAC conference.
Can he find it? No good on the 3.
Great House runs, gets met, steps into a way downtown shot, left it a little shy.
Can't find that one, and deep. Oh, a little bit too much left to right on that one.
They give it up. Oh my goodness, I thought they were going to go for the alley-oop. Kicking it out, three-pointer, it's good.
Knocks it down, making this one 85-62 as Conneaut's Chance Loomis brings it up here for Team Upshire and Reynolds. He's going on there, a little bit of finesse on that one. They try to get the rebound, but they're not going to find it. And on the way back is Team Griffith and Irons moving.
Doing a good job scoring-wise, too, and for the Latonia representative on that.
Oh, deep on the 3 from
Ashby
Campbell
Merritt.
Memorial.
And David Moore that time hitting the 3. Ashby Merritt for the Latonia Bears also getting in the scoring column.
Montero's taking that shot. That one's not going to fall.
Score is just continuing to stretch more.
Oh my goodness!
He said, I need some more as in my scoring column. Another three-pointer up and in.
May as well be shooting at a hula hoop right now as DeGeorge comes down and answers with a 3 of his own.
3-point barrage. The teams are getting excited. 91-65. We're going to touch triple digits, no doubt.
We've seen the smash. Now we got to see the splash, and that's what's happening here.
David Moore finds a lane, cuts in for the bucket. Nice take by Moore.
Looked like he was going to try and finish that one out. Uh-oh, good defense there by the young man.
8:55 and ticking at the 8-minute mark. We'll make another group substitution here.
Inbounding here, Montenero.
Steps into the 3, tried to splash it, rebounded. David Moore gets it out. Nice
Kid
job.
from Struthers has got some room.
Great.
Up and under. Going for the alley-oop, but that one's not going to fall. It's still good for 2, though.
Delgrada picks up Great House for the bucket. The lead now evenly set at 30.
Deshaun Williams tries to answer and can't do it.
I wonder if we're going to have the same rule apply with if you shoot it on the small Y. It's a game-tying shot in the fourth quarter. We saw that in the girls' game. Take by Great House, left it on the iron.
Rebounded here by DeGeorge, who's getting down the court in a hurry.
Nice
Kisses
take.
it off the glass, good for 2.
Nice take to George, coast to coast on that attempt.
95-67 as Team Griffiths and Irons comes down, and I know he's shooting that thing. He may well shoot that thing. Why wouldn't he shoot that thing? Get it in the, oh my goodness.
The Coach Canarino Camel Memorial product, David Moore, goes highlight reel in this one. with an aerial assault unlike any other. 3 triples from way downtown in this quarter alone.
Shoots it from the Y. And why, do you ask? Because I've got that much range. Give me the rock.
98 points for Team Griffith and Irons. Away All-Stars, not too shabby either at 67. A lot of offense, 165 combined points, and there's still 8 minutes to go here in quarter number 3.
Defense? We don't need no stinking defense.
This is about the All-Star game, too. We're looking at the All-Star scorers, and Navar Al-Hassan, the Viking product out of Atwater, Ohio, gets the bucket.
Get up and throw one down. A little hanger from the man from Columbiana.
Nice dunk that time. Able to slam it home was Maddox Brown.
Young man from Sebring answers with a 3 of his own, 100-72.
Leisure that time, splashing it home. Nice cut, nice pass. Trying to kick it right back out. That's tipped, it looked like.
Jesus Hernandez from St. John trying to get that cross-court pass, but it gets knocked out of bounds. 172, and we still got a whole quarter to play.
They might try to touch 200. Who knows? The stop, the pop, the finish.
Oh, baby. That's pretty.
That was a pretty free throw line jumper. Made it look way too easy for the bucket. Cade Leisure now attacks, tries a free throw line jumper of his own. In and out it goes. Rebounded, and I think, yeah, they got it. They were able to wrestle it away.
I'll tell you what, he dribbled around everybody. Here's Jesus Hernandez. He's going to kick it up.
Nice passing. First layup for the bucket.
I mean, you would think these kids have been playing together all year.
No doubt. I mean, the way that they're able to dump it off of the score that time, Preston Kerr from the East Liverpool Potters.
Kick it out to the man from Sebring. That's tight defense here, though.
Leisure avoids it, kicks out, three-pointer.
Kersnaric can't knock it down.
Over the iron and out of bounds. 6:17 and ticking. Quarter number 3, and we got an inbound pass coming up. Home All-Stars.
Been a little bit of everything in this game. Great ball handling, great shooting, some dunking, and I can't wait. Let's see what else these kids got in order.
Kick out to the mid-range. Stopping at the wing, tries to pass on
nice
the cut.
Nice cut. Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful cut, beautiful finish that time. And again with the score, Preston Kerr from the East Liverpool Potters.
Stolen here. Here's the young man from Fitch bringing the ball down. He's going to get it there quickly.
Nice pass. Maley
wow.
Gets it out. Another bucket off of an assist. Preston Kerr saying his name pretty often in this quarter.
Are they? They're waving off the bat.
Referee forgot it was an All-Star game call coming down at the table. Bucket waved off that time.
Deep one.
Addison Navar knocks it down for the Waterloo Vikings.
Inbound here, the young man from Salem bringing the ball up. No look pass.
Dump off to Gianni Maley. He's on that wing now.
Look at Maley. I'll tell you what, he's so quick with the ball.
Able to get past the defenders, find a little seam at the elbow, and converts the bucket.
Like Sidney from White Man Can't Jump say, it's pretty. It's so pretty.
Nice split of the defense. Al Hassan left it in the air. Rebounded, kicked out, and put it down. What an outlet pass off of the defensive stand. Other way, Cade Leisure said, you want some quick offense, I could deliver it right back. Kerr, step back. Oh, no. He tried to get it. Second chance attempt.
Knocking it in there, Jesus Hernandez from St. John.
I wasn't so sure that one of the away All-Stars might have accidentally knocked it in as well. We're coming up on the 4-minute substitution mark here in the third quarter. Leisure.
That one's no good. Kersnaric's going to get it and throw it right back in. The young man from PV on the putback.
Nice dribbling through the
lane.
Oh, my goodness.
Somebody stop that man.
Davidson says, I have something personal with this rim, and a bucket on the other end.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
The young man from Salem said, Davidson, if you like it nasty.
Ross Davidson has put an absolute hurting on both these rims today, and he had to make sure he got even with both sides. He threw it down on the opposite side in the first half. made sure he was even with both rims on the second half.
I'll tell you what, who's getting worked harder in this game? These referees or the rims? Because these rims have taken a beating.
John Trell Mixon, the Valley Christian product, also checking back in. We're getting on a lot of names, getting their second appearance in this one as well.
Here's Turvey from South Range, who could not miss when he was in the game earlier.
It down, absolutely. We're also seeing Nevin Halen.
He jumps just a little too early.
The extension, though, that he's able to get on his jumps are unbelievable. So athletic is John Trell Mixon.
Look at Moore taking it.
Got it! Unbelievable. South Range.
Landon Moore says, I got more in the bag.
South Range is the place where three-pointers live today, as both Turvey and Moore, couple of splash brothers for the away All-Stars.
Here's Cardero bringing it up. He's going to try it from the Y, and why not? Almost makes it right there.
It's tipped out. Keep it with the home All-Stars.
This has been a game today. It has been absolutely beautiful to watch both sides of the both teams, actually.
And we still have a fourth quarter to come up, too. Stepping into the three, John Trell Mixon tried to bank that one home off the window.
Here's Cardero. He's going to get it over to Turvey. You know he's taking that. Strap, no good.
He was too close that time. He needed to take about 3 steps back for his range.
Behind the back pass, he's looking for it. It was there. It was there. Just a little bit too far in front of him.
Lead is 32 for the home All-Stars, but of course in this type of game that could be erased in a matter of minutes.
That's right. We got all kinds of stuff that can happen.
Way downtown. Unbelievable.
That boy has been on since he stepped into the court. Uh-oh. Stolen here as he loses it. Landon Moore. Back to Cardero. He's going to knock it in for 2. I think they were trying to figure out who's going to dunk it.
After Preston Gideon gets the three-pointer on the other side. Trying to get buckets on the away All-Stars. They're getting a little bit of a run put together now.
Yes, they are. 116 to 89, and they are creeping back. Here it is, McNuggies.
Put it up and in again. Yes, sir. Mikey McNuggies. A 4-piece with some sweet and sour sauce on the day as far as three-pointers are concerned.
Serving it up hot.
Another 3 for YSN Zone, Mikey McNuggies. And can't say enough about that young man, not as just a basketball player, but just as a person as well. What he's done for not only YSN as a company covering the Beaver local athletic programs too, but just a stand-up guy, stand-up family, great all-around.
Gets the rebound, and he throws it in himself.
He says, I want a little bit of it all, too. Give me the 3s, give me the 2s.
McNuggies is on an MVP campaign right now.
He's definitely looking for it, too. A little bit of a cherry on top.
Another rebound for McNugs. 116-94 here. We're in the third quarter, folks.
It's the 5-point shot that's active, so both teams going to be looking for it, you know.
Oh, he's stepping back, and he got it. No good there.
Preston Gideon from the Garrettsville Garfield G-Men going to try from downtown. Oh, I thought he had it, Sam.
Just a bit outside, in the words of Euchre.
40 seconds and ticking, looking for the steal. Both these teams want the 5-point shot so bad. They're going to try to settle for a little bit less. Stolen away, though.
Here comes Turvey, and you know he's got the range.
He's looking for an open look. He's going to have to pass out.
They said we are going to play some defense here. We're about done with that.
Wondering why the call happened that time, but McNuggy's going to make the inbound pass.
Here with 22 seconds left, they're going to get it into Cardero. Yup.
Cardero way downtown.
Not enough on that one as we head
Got to
into
take a few steps forward. You got all of the Y you can use, too, but these kids are trying to go way downtown with the range. 17.6 to go.
They said, I want it from the middle of the Y. I don't want the corner.
They can look for the last shot. Home All-Stars leading by 22. From that elbow, kick over. Sir Mixon, baseline, reverse layup, puts it up and in.
And I'll tell you what, with that kind of wingspan, all the way down.
And it was cut off, stolen away, and that'll do it for this third quarter of play. 118-94 with 12 minutes to go here from the Beagley Center, home of the YSU Penguins. It's a third annual YSN Live All-Star Basketball Game with Ty Bartell and Sam Torres right after this.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play here for the YSN All-Star Game. We have a little bit of a tight shot because that Y on Penguin Pete's head is very important in this quarter, Sam. And why don't you tell the folks at home why that Y is so important in this fourth quarter of this All-Star Game?
So that Y, which is very much within the range of all of these Splash Brothers, is a game-tying shot.
You hit it from there. At any point, if you are losing this ball game, you have tied the game. You're down by 30. That's a 30-point shot that ties this ball game. Why? Because we're YSN and we can do what we want.
That's exactly it, baby. And we've got guys who have shown that they've got that much capability all night. These guys have comfortably shot it all night long. I can't wait to see who from Upshire Reynolds is going to have it.
And they're not too, they're still chipping distance away too, so not too far away for Upshire and Reynolds to do it the old-fashioned way if they so choose to do so. But they're going to go for it right out of the gate. They say, let me get a tie. No, can't get it home.
I'll tell you what, too much on that one. As they get the rebound here.
They're going to have to start playing defense, and I think they're going to try to go for it.
He's going to give his shot at it. Can he find it?
Oh, they want it. They want it. Home All-Stars say, we'll have none of it.
And there's Pankey with the crossover. Deep.
Now that shot from the small Y really doesn't benefit you a whole lot unless you're just trying to show off range and you're the winning team, though. Still just counts as a three-point shot if you're the winning team.
You almost have to take a shot every possession on that one. Oh my goodness, he almost got it.
I mean, you could go with the strategy of we're going to try to chip it away, or we could try to go for it all a bunch of times. We just need one shot to fall then at that point to tie the game. Doesn't matter how far we fall behind. We just need one shot from that Y to fall.
You almost want your whole team to go down there to rebound, and somebody's going to take that shot every time, and that's what he's going to do there. That one is going to go out of bounds, and Upshire's team going to maintain possession here.
You could play a little bit of hard cover defense, because I'm pretty sure if you're fouled on that Y, we ain't giving you 30 free throw attempts at the stripe either. So I'm pretty sure defenses can play it a little bit strong hand, almost banking it home. They're going to keep trying for it, and why not? As we got Mikey McKenzie, it looks like, coming up for the interview. As we'll throw McNuggies on here for a couple minutes, Sam, as McNuggies, you're throwing it down out there, man. You're getting buckets off the offensive board. You're splashing it home. I mean, you being a voice of the Beaver local athletic community too, as well as being a participant, what has this unique high school experience been like for you as both a commentator but also an athlete for Beaver local?
I mean, the one thing that people talk to me about or say that do you miss it is the student sections. That's the only thing you really miss, though, but you get kind of a different look at things, from the athletic standpoint. You get, I'm not on the girls basketball team, but calling the games, you get a better sense of what that team is like as opposed to going to games and just watching or going to school first period and hearing about what the score was, just points, whatever. So I think you get a better look at what happens around the athletic department, a better sense of, how things go.
You've called games of this magnitude of a YSN All-Star Game, but it's your first time participating in one. What's it like being out there with some of the areas, not only this county's, but surrounding counties' best of the best?
I'll tell you what, it definitely opens your eyes up a little bit because the talent on this floor, I don't think I've seen some of these guys or played with guys that are as talented as the dudes that are out there right now like that. I mean, I know he didn't throw it down, but I don't think I've played against a dude who just drives the lane like that and can tomahawk jam it like he just tried to. And then he steps out and hits a three. I mean,
let's talk about just Beaver Local as a whole, too, because everyone, it's your first love, it's your school, it's going to be your alma mater. No one will ever take that away from you. We'll go favorite memory as an announcer, favorite memory as an athlete at Beaver Local.
But I'm going to say both came this year. Favorite memory as an announcer was probably that Wheeling Central Catholic game. Football team came back down 14 with 8 minutes left to play, ended up winning the game by 14, a 28-point swing in just a blink of an eye. And then as a player, I'd probably have to go the 22-point game I had against Wellsville this year. Never scored that many points in a game in my life. I shocked myself with how many I put up on the score sheet right there. But definitely this year has produced some of my better memories, both as an announcer and as a player.
The Wellsville community, too, and that Wellsville team, no laughing matter either, as Coach Bug Thompson does a great job over there. Talking, though, as a point of view as an upperclassman, though, Mikey, and just some of those other, I guess, and would-be announcers, would-be athletes too. Some of those younger kids that are watching, and they've seen the story, and they're kind of rooting for Mikey McKenzie along the way too. What's kind of the advice you'd give for them too, that if they want to go down that road of being an announcer, they want to go down that road of continuing in athletics and being a high school athlete? What's kind of the advice you give to those kids that want to aspire to be the next Mikey McKenzie?
I'd say the advice that I was given. That's get involved. Anything that you can do, just put your best foot forward. Dive in head first. Do anything that you may be able to do. If you even have to create opportunities, like there's nothing like a YSN at your school, try to ask. If you're not a YSN school and you're in the area, become a YSN school. If not, then ask if you can create your own kind of network. That's what I was planning to do over at Edison. I wanted to do it when I got into high school, but 2 years before I got into high school, moved over to Beaver Local, and it was a good situation because the first year I came there was the first year of their involvement with YSN, so it was a bit of luck for me, but definitely you got to get involved. I emceed a couple pep rallies this year for the football team, aside from YSN, PA announcing for Powder Puff football games at the school the past couple of years. So, anything that you can do that you can get involved in it.
Mike, we love all the support you've given to not only YSN, all the work you've done for YSN covering Beaver Local and some surrounding schools down there. You've done a good job as the voice of Beaver Local athletics. You've done a great job on the floor as well. I guess the final question for you now is, what's the next chapter look like? How does the next chapter get written for McNuggies now? What does that look like for the future of you?
I definitely want to stay as involved in YSN as possible because this is something that nobody else really in the country has. It's very unique, so I want to stay as involved in it as possible. But as for education, going up to Waynesburg, going to get involved in their communications department. Laney for Terry, they have a great program over there, so I'm going to get involved. And only an hour and a half drive from where I live, pretty close to this area. So again, stay involved with YSN, do things like that over the summer or college breaks like Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, spring break, whatever. But, going to Waynesburg, that's the next chapter. And let's see if one of these guys can hit a, 31-point shot. Let's get this thing tied up.
Absolutely. What's the dream look like for Mikey McNuggies then? What's that dream like for Mike McKenzie when all's said and done? You get that diploma well in hand. What's that goal look like for you?
I'll say at one point probably calling play-by-play for football, basketball, baseball, whatever it may be, one of those three sports. That would be the dream, but at some point being a play-by-play broadcaster for ESPN or maybe Fox or CBS Sports because, that
hit the time clock in the top.
That's a little too much sauce on that shot right there. But, be a play-by-play broadcaster at some point for the higher-ups. Be the one that people are listening to on their TVs when they're on Saturday Night Football, listening to Tuscaloosa or wherever it may be, or even, a Fox Saturday night in the summer for a baseball game. Just at some point, one of the higher-ups being a play-by-play broadcaster and being a voice that thousands of people hear on their televisions every night.
Who's your inspiration?
I'd say Gus Johnson. Exciting announcer, really loves what he does more than anybody that I've seen in that profession. Oh, that get blocked?
It looks like it was tipped, too, out of the...
They're not letting anybody get the 5-point, or not a 5-point, 29-point shot now where we're at.
Trying to get that tying shot, no doubt.
We got 5 minutes left. But, Gus Johnson would probably be the one because not only does he love what he does, he's also insanely good at it. Every Saturday at noon, love listening to him for Fox College football. And then basketball games, when they get into that season. But he's such an exciting announcer, loves what he does, and that passion is something I try to replicate.
That's your announcer inspiration. Last question for you, McNuggies, and we'll get you back down there with your team as you guys try to get a 29-point shot to tie this game up. Who's the you got the announcer inspiration? Who's the life coach? Who's the life inspiration for you?
Definitely have to say my dad. He's been there every step of the way, whether it be sports, announcing, whatever. He helps me out, especially being the football coach. Vinny Balone going quarterback.
He tried for it that time.
Trying to go back to the sport he throws, 9 touchdowns in? 9 touchdowns a game.
Touchdown records galore for that Lowville program. Tried to do it with the bucket.
Oh, that would have been the most points he's ever scored in a throw in his career.
But
definitely say my dad. He's been there every step of the way, helps me out. He has some connections, too, throughout his football career, so definitely from a professional standpoint as well, he's been a huge, inspiration, motivation, and a guy that I lean on quite a bit.
We always loved hearing those weekly All-McKenzie interviews during football season. Mike, we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And for Beaver Local fans, you don't have to worry. He's not going too far. Still going to stay involved with YSN as he tries to get further his education, rather. But, Mike, it's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. And I look forward to talking to you again real soon.
Share the pleasure. Thanks a lot, Ty. And here at Last Four Mornings, we're getting a 29-point shot. We're getting a game-tying shot.
They're getting a game-tying shot.
I'm calling it right now. I'll go down there and cheer everybody on. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No doubt. Mike McKenzie, who's been shooting the lights out today as well as far as triples. You got a 4-piece to the McNuggies as Sam Torres back on color commentary. As one of those cases, Sam, too. 3-ball is hit that time as the away All-Stars chip away. But, Sam, one of those cases of
Deshaun Williams,
a YSN announcer that also has played in this All-Star game, the first of its kind. But we thank McKenzie for what he's done, not only as an athlete, but what he's done for us as a company as well. Just a really unique experience, as he's one of those kids that a student athlete that fell all the way into the broadcasting side of it and fell in love with this side of it as well.
And that's what we got to talk about there, is the unique opportunity that is presented here where, YSN's been providing opportunities for, communities in Northeast Ohio for years, and for McKenzie to be able to play as well as come up here and talk, it gives you both perspectives right here in one. I'll tell you what I've seen so far that I got to talk about is the fact that they are guarding that game-tying shot toward the end. I think it got a little too close for their comfort.
They don't want it, man. They don't want this game getting tied in the final minutes, because then anything goes. Anything can happen. And you got 2:42.
Well, it really started with Louisville's Will Aljontic basically parking himself at that Y, saying absolutely not, no free points here. And the team, oh, no way.
Tried to alley-oop it to himself. They're going to let's reset here.
Moy for 3. Yes, sir.
Because
why not? Because why can't the kid knock it down? He can dunk it. He can shoot it. What can't he do?
Unbelievable. Now, it's not worth the same amount as it would be, but, I mean, he shot that from essentially the same distance as that
The lateral part of the court, he shot it from where the Y could be and nails it like it's no big deal. 134-105 here.
He said, I'll step one step inside the half-court line. That's about as close as I'm getting when I line up this shot.
I'll tell you what, Duncan Moy from Badger High School, he has really been everything that has been advertised. I mean, just a phenomenal player. You really don't see athletes like that all too often. Here's Cardero. Up, off the top, it's going to hit the scoreboard.
It'd be something if that's how the game gets tied. A double doink, bounce right up in the air back in.
Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. Here we go again. The three-pointer, no good, though.
David Moore tried to splash it home. If you're the home All-Stars, you could just look to kind of try to play keep away if you want to win this game. But that's no fun. We know that these away All-Stars.
Oh, he's going to lose it there. I'll tell you what, they're looking at the Y. And why? Because it's a game-tying shot.
It's worth 31 points right now if you hit that one. Cade Leisure, they gave him the shot. He's got to look. Oh, and he left it
just
shot.
A little short.
Under a minute to go. 136-105.
Kicks it out from Columbiana.
Three-pointer. It is tipped. Goes back.
Team Upshire Reynolds going to get that. Going to get the possession there.
49.2. It comes down to hitting a shot at that golden Y. The golden Y, the golden ticket to a tie game.
Look at them. They're guarding it tight.
They said, we'll put 3 guys around. You could take your dunks. You could take your highlight reel plays if you want. You ain't taking a tie game, though.
That's exactly it. We're going to guard that with our life, which will make it, if they make it, even better.
Davidson tries from downtown.
Davidson is dangerously close there. All right, Landon Moore with a good look at it.
He got a shot up, but
I'll tell you what,
short.
I think Davidson might have blocked that shot.
He might have. 21.9, all that remains.
Goes for the steal, bringing it down the court. Get
Look.
up. Oh, he lost
the
it.
handle. Almost scored it anyway. 10 seconds.
Give it to a South Range kid, because that's what they've done all year.
Is the miracle in hand? It is not. You got another chance. No, they're going to go the short way. They're going to go the long way. Oh, Hassan was waiting for it, but they couldn't get it to him. And that'll do it for the 3rd annual YSN Live Basketball All-Star Game here from the Beagley Center, home of the YSU Penguins.
What an amazing, amazing game, Ty. I mean, 136, 107, over 200 points scored. Offense was in the building tonight. We had over 60 schools represented tonight. We had over 60 communities all coming here to support this All-Star Game, all to help the charity of Brighten Up for Kids. How much better does it get than this?
It's all about giving back to that community, and we always look to give back to somebody new with each and every All-Star Game that passes by. So we had the volleyball one in the fall. We're looking to have baseball, softball in the spring as well. We keep on continuing and trekking along. But again, just to have all these communities in one house and bring that kind of family sense and that family atmosphere together is what we're trying to do. We keep it loyal, local, and live, but we also build a family as we do, and we keep adding bricks to that brick-by-brick mantra. And like you said, Sam, we got a bunch of Ashtabula kids out here this year. We didn't have them last year. We didn't have you last year, so to have you next to me, my partner, and all these Ashtabula kids represented as well from the lake down to the river, like you said. Archbishop Hoban, another one. Just great. Southern, another one too, down at that wigwam. We got to see them. A lot of great schools. Who are the schools that are going to be there next year is the ultimate question, as we always like to remind you, YSN Live is a free service for high schools too. And if you want to get YSN Live involved at your school, contact your school's athletic director or contact us at info@ysnlive.com to find out how you could be a part of this party next year or even this spring with baseball and softball.
It's a huge opportunity. There's a lot of passion that goes into that, and I couldn't say it any better than Ty. Ty, thanks so much for doing this. It's been great. I guess I'll sign us out for Sam Torres and Ty Bartell.
This has been YSN Live's All-Star Game. See, we bid you all a farewell and a so long, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.